Man crushes ex-wife's date to death. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm fucking talking about, chat?
Somebody hit him on purpose.
Is he breathing?
I don't know, I can't tell.
Hope you have a good restful weekend. Streams or none less than 3. Happy to have found this community.
The fuck, Penguin? $50? 50 freaking dollarinos? Shit. The hell? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Goddamn. A fat fucking dono from Penguin. Thank you so much. What the fuck?
Fight him because he was mad at him.
Let me ask you this. Can I get you to step with me over here for me, please?
Try to call him and see if he'll respond to you.
Davis, come on. Wake up, Davis.
Start roping this off because this is going to be a crime scene.
All right.
On May 7th,
Chat, I don't think Davis is getting up.
2023, a 46-year-old man's lifeless body is found at the end of a secluded road, lying in the grass 50 feet away from his wrecked vehicle. Police and first responders get to a scene.
Listen, I've been here watching hella of your YouTube videos through final exams. I'm happy to support. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Has all the markings of a terrible accident. But when investigators start putting the pieces of this tragic puzzle together, they begin to uncover a truth that is far more sinister. The following report is based on official police records.
God, this just screams like, we're a normal family. We're normal. Like that, you could literally see, but behind his eyes, he's screaming in agony. Like, and say, look at her. We're a happy family. Look at us, we're normal. We post these pictures on Facebook because we're normal. That's all this screams right now.
The following report is based on official police records, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. At 1:34 a.m. on the morning of May 7th,
Who is holding
2023,
them hostage?
a
Yeah,
frantic
exactly.
911 call comes into dispatchers in Greenwood, South Carolina.
Okay, what happened?
Somebody has hit the car and he's out of the car and he's been beaten. He's unconscious.
Is it a car wreck?
But it's a one-person car wreck.
He's unconscious?
Yes, it's really bad. He needs immediate assistance.
Okay. Is he breathing?
I don't know, I can't tell.
Okay, listen to me. Where is he bleeding from?
His nose and his definitely his nose.
You said his nose and what else?
Definitely his nose, and I can't tell if it's his ear. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
It's out of his ears really bad.
Okay, listen to me.
Oh, God.
He flat on his back?
Yes.
Okay. Are you able to turn him onto his sides?
Yes.
Okay, listen. You said he's bleeding from his nose and his ears?
What the fuck?
Yes.
Is that supposed to be blood? We're supposed to blur that, right? Or is that oil?
Okay, is there anybody out there
That's
with
oil.
you?
YouTube, this is oil. This is a oil. This is oil. This is not, just want to clarify. Oil.
I'm with two other people. He needs help right now.
We've got EMS and law enforcement coming, okay? Okay, listen to me. Can you tell if he's breathing? Is his chest moving up and down?
It doesn't seem like it. Can I touch his chest?
Okay.
His ears are bleeding really bad.
Okay, listen. Do you feel any warm air coming from his nose or his mouth?
Oh, my God.
No.
You don't feel any warm air?
Oh, God.
Actually, maybe. I can't really tell. I'm sorry. I'm scared to touch him.
Okay, I understand. What is your name?
I feel it.
Brain bleed? Yeah.
Dispatcher works to help the caller. A teenager named Megan provide as much assistance as possible until first responders arrive.
Okay, listen to me. Can you tell if he's still breathing? Can you try to talk to him, see if you can wake him up?
So I can touch him? Is that okay?
Okay, yes, ma'am. Try to call him and see if he'll respond to you.
Davis, come on. Wake up, Davis, come on, Davis. Wake up.
Can you tell if he's breathing?
Oh, God,
I think
bro.
he's breathing, yes.
You think he's breathing? Okay.
A teenager?
Is he moving
Wait, they said teenager? What? That said 45-year-old man.
around at all when you call him? Or
He hasn't moved forward.
okay, what's his name?
His name's Davis McClendon. Do I need to see this?
Oh, the girl. The girl is a teenager. Oh, that's what I missed. Oh, God.
Only the first of many personal details that will emerge on this horrific night. But as police and EMTs descend on the scene, the first order of business is to save Davis McClendon's life.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, my God. Oh, they're giving him CPR. Oh,
He's still on the line. He might not be breathing.
come on, Davis.
Hard to tell anything.
As the first deputies and medics arrive on the scene, it becomes quickly clear that the 911 caller's use of the phrase one-person car wreck was misleading. It's true that only Davis McClendon is here at the scene, but a deputy notes that his injuries are consistent.
So was this just a random bystander? Bystander? Bystand? What? Bicentennial? Bicycle? Bisexual?
With being struck by a vehicle. His damaged BMW is sitting some distance away, and the vehicle that seemingly hit both Davis and his car spilled oil all over the road.
Time to log off,
Grandpa.
Grandpa?
Splattered here
Okay.
at the scene. It leaves a trail heading away from the Hunters Creek subdivision. 2 Greenwood deputies decide to follow that trail, and from what Megan and her friends have said, they have a pretty good idea where it will lead them.
Myself and 316 are gonna head over there, see if the vehicle's there.
The house that he's supposed to be at with the kids is... Are you heading there now?
Yes.
I'm gonna head with you.
No, stay here. Yates and I are gonna go over there. We're gonna see if the car is there.
know what vehicle it was in?
Negative. We're gonna go see if we can find a vehicle there. Start roping this off because this is gonna be a crime scene.
All right.
Although the 911 caller didn't see the incident, she definitely
Yeah, it
has
could be the
strong
neighbor.
suspicions about what happened before she arrived.
Who assaulted him?
Everything is Bud Ackerman. He's just coming here to fight him because he was mad at him. And then we
Okay, so never mind. It's not a bisexual. It's just she's involved, not involved, but she knows.
Okay, so the person that assaulted him, you said his name Bud Ackerman?
His name's fucking Bud. His name's Bud.
Yes.
Does he live in Hunters Creek?
Well, he lived in Hunters Creek and him and his wife got separated, and he had him moving on his parents and like right outside of Hunters Creek. It's like 2 minutes away. It's like Old Abbeville Highway.
Okay, did he assault him? Did he have a weapon, or do you know? Did anybody see him assault him? Did anybody see it happen?
No, I don't think so. We got here. Nobody was here. We just thought we were gonna leave until I saw his body a couple feet away on the side of the dirt.
Megan, who is still back at the scene, is not alone. She's with a woman named
Is this true crime? No, this is fake crime. We're watching fake stuff.
Meredith Haney, who is Bud Ackerman's estranged wife. Megan is in fact a frequent babysitter for their children, the 3 of whom are
Oh.
staying with Bud for the weekend, Meredith tells police. And as the deputies make contact with Bud at his parents' residence, those kids and their safety are their first priority.
Jumbo, I see it. Hey, garage is open.
Doggo.
Garage is open. Sheriff's office. Are there some kids here?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, whose kids are they?
Mine.
Yours and who?
Is that Bud? Are you Bud? Okay, Bud. All right, Bud.
My wife.
Start talking.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Can I get you to step with me over here for me, please?
All right.
You have your ID on you?
I do not.
Okay. Just step over here for me.
Bud will do very little talking to police that night, but they've already got the beginnings of a tangled backstory, merely from what Megan told them in her initial call.
Okay.
Thank you, Lil Oink, for the $1.
So how did y'all know he was out there?
Because he's dating Bud's wife, and he's been really drunk and he's really mad and he's been trying to find her all night.
Okay, so David has been dating Bud's ex-wife?
Yes.
It will later emerge that Meredith and Bud separated and began divorce proceedings approximately 1 year earlier.
Damn,
But
bro,
while
it's
Bud
been a
will
year,
later admit
man.
that this breakup was against his wishes, his frustration with the situation reaches a new level on April 29th, 2023,
My God, bro.
about a week before the incident.
Again, like what? I don't understand. I don't understand. It's not that. There's always murder. Every time it's a breakup, every time it's a divorce, murder. We've seen so many fucking videos of people dying in death. I would say at least 70% of murders has to do with some sort of relationship.
That's when he learned from a mutual friend that Meredith had begun dating a man named Davis McClendon. Investigators will later find a text message Bud sent to a friend expressing his outrage at the news. Bud texts, "What the hell is Davis thinking, man? I mean, what the hell, Danny?" Danny replies back, "I have no clue what you're talking about. What did he do?" Bud writes, "He's been Meredith. He goes on to say, I had my suspicions, but it was confirmed by her. I can't believe he'd do that to me. I mean, damn, I've known
they're friends.
him my whole life. And when Danny simply writes, I don't know what to tell you, Bud, Bud replies, damn, I don't know either. It's just f***ed up. Exactly 1 week after the text exchange, on the evening of Saturday, May 6th, Meredith and Davis go out to dinner at a restaurant called Break on the Lake, where security cameras pick up their arrival. It's only 4.5 hours before the tragedy on
Look at them
Abbott
hogs.
Road. Davis goes inside while Meredith stays behind in the car. She's FaceTiming with her kids, who are at Bud's house and using their dad's phone to chat with her. What she doesn't know is that Bud is observing the screen as well, and he recognizes the scenery in the background. He doesn't know for certain that she's with Davis, but he has his suspicions. It's 8:48 p.m., and a bad night is only just beginning. Many hours later, deputies at Bud's house take careful note of the fresh, oily footprints that decorate the floor.
So, footprints. Yeah. Footprints. 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 Footprints.
They walked to him. Wasn't me. Well, he followed the footprints to your house. Wasn't me. So, well, you got the wrong guy.
That's the door I came in.
Bro left a goddamn candy trail for him.
Oily footprints. Oily footprints.
The investigators follow the footprint trail back to a bedroom where they appear to come to an end at the foot of the bed.
Is this parents' room? Okay.
Twist there,
Well, just murder my friend. Gonna go take a nap.
one here. This bunch. Yeah, a bunch right here. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the shoes that he's got on now.
Yeah.
Investigators will indeed find oily residue on the shoes Bud is wearing that night, as well as a small amount of what appears to be blood on his hands. Both were presumably clean earlier that night when he was at a local bar called the Key West Club, where surveillance shows him ordering at least 4 beers over an hour-and-a-half time period. But Bud isn't just drinking and socializing. He's making repeated attempts to get in contact with Meredith, who's left Break on the Lake and is now with Davis at a friend's party. At one point, frustrated that Meredith won't take his calls, Bud texts her a message. Why do you hate me? I just don't understand.
You guys are fucking divorced, man.
When a friend who was at Key West Club that night calls Meredith to tell her that Bud is gone, Meredith and Davis head up to the bar themselves. According to what Meredith would later tell investigators, Bud continued calling repeatedly during this time. She says that when she finally did take his call, he demanded to know where she was and why she was refusing to speak to him. The call logs
because you're divorced
would later reveal that between 9:07 p.m. and 12:15 a.m. that night, Bud attempted to call Meredith a total of 36
Oh my God, bro. No wonder she divorced
times. At his residence in the hours after the incident, investigators take a close look at Bud's Ford F-250, which just happens to look like it's been in a crash.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's when I walked up and I was like, oh yeah.
You see that?
Yep.
That's a palm mark. But like that right there.
Dude, isn't it lovely how like a Ford F-250 can look like that after running into a car, but that car looks like it was absolutely demolished? I think it's fine to have, you know, vehicles of alternating damage or damage potential to be on the road when it's not a work vehicle, you know.
Here, yeah,
There's little specks right there.
Bud himself refuses to answer any questions without.
I love how you know, a random person can just buy an F-350 for not work whatsoever or a job and have the potential to annihilate a car without even like scratching it.
Lawyer present, but the circumstantial evidence is piling up quickly. As for Meredith, she says she tried reaching out to Bud's friends and family while at the Key West Club earlier that night. In the meantime, Davis sent a text message to a friend saying, FYI, apparently Bud is drunk and out trying to hunt Meredith down. She's wanting to call the cops. I was hoping maybe you could get his dad to rope him in. At almost the same time, Bud Ackerman is on the hunt, scoping out the parking lot at the now closed Break on the Lake restaurant for any signs of Meredith and Davis. He makes 2 circles through the lot before leaving. Investigators will later learn, thanks to the Ford's onboard computer, that he also drove down the street where Meredith lived and down the street where Davis lived in an effort to find the couple. Back at the Key West Club, Davis decides enough is enough and tells Meredith he's going to call Bud and talk to him about the relentless attempts to get her on the phone. Meredith watches her boyfriend walk away, never imagining it would be for the last time. Bud would later characterize the call as aggressive, saying that Davis was threatening to beat him up. While the true nature of the conversation cannot be known, what is
Yeah, I don't know about that, bud.
known is that Davis and
I don't know about that, bud.
Bud agree to meet near the intersection of Avid Road and Sawgrass Place. According to Bud, and confirmed by the call logs, he called Davis back at 1:09 a.m. He says he told Davis at that time that he wouldn't be meeting him after all, and would instead be going home. Bud says that Davis cursed at him and taunted him for backing out, at which time he drove straight to the meeting place. At 1:11
Oh
a.m.,
my
his
God.
final approach is caught on a local resident's surveillance camera. The camera only captures the
Jesus.
sound of the impact, but another resident's camera records the moment of impact itself. The first camera not only captures the sound of the incident, but also Bud yelling something in the seconds following the impact. At 1:13 a.m., Bud's truck can be seen leaving the area. He would later say that the collision was an accident caused by Davis standing in the middle of the road.
Oh my
Bud says that he
God.
only saw Davis at the last second, at which point he jerked the steering wheel as hard as he could to avoid Davis and smash into his car instead. The onboard computer system shows that he did not hit the brakes and was traveling at 25 miles per hour in his Ford F-250. Davis would die that night at Self Regional Medical Center at the age of 46.
Jesus
At
Christ,
6:30 in the
man.
morning on May 7th, roughly 5 hours after the incident, Bud Ackerman is arrested and transported to the Greenwood County Detention Center. On trial for murder the following year, he would insist that he never meant to harm Davis McClendon that night.
And let me guess, he got off with like 5 years.
And that it was only due to panic that he failed to call 911. The jury deliberated for less than 30 minutes before delivering a unanimous verdict of guilty.
Hold up.
In October 2024, 42-year-old William Bud Ackerman was sentenced to 45 years in prison for murder. He's housed
Not bad. Okay.
at the Tiger River Correctional Institution in Spartanburg County,
Let's
South
go.
Carolina.
Dude, I was honestly expecting it to be a little bit, a little less. But I'm surprised. Good ending.
Now it's time to walk away. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Did you laugh or cry or maybe subscribed? I'll thank you either way. You know I will miss you. I hope you return. Tell your friend or your mother to get me more views, please.